So if you're a beginner working on learning how to do HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, or you're trying to build out a vanilla JS website, one thing that you'll notice is that as you're making changes to your DOM or you're making changes to your JavaScript, often you have to like refresh your page, which can get kind of tedious. So for an example, I just added a console log and I added some text change in my DOM, but you'll notice that if I were to try to like run this code, the console log doesn't pop up, and that's because I forgot to refresh my browser. And this has bit me in the butt so many times where you forget to refresh your browser to see like a JavaScript change, and you're like try to debug it and figure out, okay, well, why is this not working? And you spend 5-10 minutes and realize, oh, I forgot to refresh my browser, or oh, my browser was caching something. So it's really important to remember to just like refresh your browser, and like you get into this habit of doing it. And it turns out that there's actually a VS Code extension that does this for you. And this extension is probably already known by a lot of people. I just stumbled upon it today because I don't really do vanilla JavaScript, but I was making a tutorial and I was trying to figure out like how I can do live reload. And if you just search live, you'll see an extension called Live Server. So if you click on this one and install it, it'll actually refresh your browser as you save your files, which is actually really great, especially for a beginner, because now you don't have to worry about saving and refreshing manually, which can get kind of tedious and error prone. So once you've done that, once you've installed the extension, you can go to your index file and you can click on this Go Live button. So when you click on this, it's going to actually run that live server and open up a browser tab to whatever port they decide to use. In this case, it was 5500. And as I make changes to my code, you'll notice that, let's see if I can find that slide or that subject. If I make changes and save the file, you'll notice that automatically my browser restarted by the time I switched screens. So this is super important to have set up. I kind of wish I ran into this extension earlier, but I just wanted to like share this with anyone in case you are like manually refreshing your browser tabs to see your changes. You really shouldn't need to. Just use Live Server and it just takes care of everything. So let me know if you ever used this extension before. Maybe I'm just a dinosaur in the dark because this has 16 million downloads, so it's probably used by a lot of people. But leave me a comment if this is also a new extension you haven't seen before or used. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching this little snippet video where I show you something interesting that you can install to improve your development process. And like always, be sure to subscribe if you enjoy content like this, because hopefully it should help you become a better web developer in the future. Have a good day.